Okay, so you're in Costco and you see a bunch of steaks and you're like, I need these steaks. But you know you're not going to eat four of these giant steaks anytime soon. You got to freeze them. But you don't want to go through thawing and waiting for seasoning to kick it, all of that. So here's what you do. Take out all steaks, season them any way you want. Right here, what I'm doing is doing a dry brine with kosher salt, diamond kosher salt, because that is my favorite. And we're going to use some coarse ground black pepper. This is some jerk seasoning that I made. The link for that video will be up here. But yeah, it's a bunch of stuff, all spice mainly, garlic powder, onion powder, a bunch of different stuff. Anyway, so 2 of these steaks are going to have that. What I'm doing basically is kosher salt and black pepper, kosher salt and the jerk seasoning, rosemary salt and the jerk seasoning, and rosemary salt and some green seasoning on the this big one here that's all the way to the left. Okay, here about 20 minutes into the dry brine, the salt has pulled out some moisture from in the meat and it's mixing with the salt and the seasonings on the surface of the meat. That's why it looks a little drier, a little bit more tacky. You see how the black pepper and the jerk seasoning looks, right? And then this is about, I would say, an hour into the process. I'm adding the green seasoning to that one steak just to show you how it looks. This is not the steak I'm going to cook for the final product. I'm going to use the jerk seasoning and kosher salt. Here we go. This is the frozen jerk seasoning and kosher salt steak. And here we go. We're going to deep fry it. The reason I deep fry is because the brownness is way more even when the steak is frozen and it has seasoning on it, and there's far less risk of splatter everywhere because you do have that cover on the fryer. Look at that. My God. Anyway, from here it's straight into a 200-degree oven, and the time it takes here varies depending on the temperature that you like. Me, I'm a medium guy to medium well, anywhere around there, so I go for around 140 to 145. Less time for a less done steak, obviously. Check it. So this was about 2 hours and 30 to 40 minutes. Okay, for this medium steak. If you want it medium rare, you're probably looking at about an hour and 40 minutes. So if you got some time in your hands, you're saving a lot of headache if you do this from frozen. Really, really and truly, and it's delicious. You could not even tell. Try it out. Let me know what you guys think. Oh my God.